Hello. How's everyone doing tonight?
Good.
Hi, Anna. Great. Chilling in the pillow fort. I'm just like, it's weird to like sit in
What?
here. I got it. I figured it out.
It's not the best palette because it's made of pennies.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't use couch cushions.
I don't know why.
Like that would.
I'm sorry. You can just like push them more together. Yeah. I'm sorry.
But it's just like, then my foot's on the ground.
Okay, well then move this one. Oh no.
But there's just this gap here because the.
Whoa, do you want me to remake the whole thing?
Well, no, but.
Wait, lift up your foot for just like a second. Oh, well, okay, I see.
And now I'm just like doing the
I'm
splits.
sorry. You just separated it more.
Well, yeah, because I
How
don't.
were you sitting the other day? Just sit on like one side. Yeah.
I'll
See,
be okay.
you're the one that's moving everything that way.
It's all Penny's fault.
Yeah. Penny loves the fort.
Dude, she does love the fort.
She just like sleeps in there when we're not even here.
Penny, you like the fort? Hmm? Yeah. You a good girl? You a good girl? What? Why do you like look like you're about to take a shit? That worries me so much because you know it wouldn't be me on Penny to just start shitting, right? What? Who's a good
So I
girl?
just let it outside.
Who's a good girl? Yeah, did she just go outside?
Mm-hmm.
Then she's fine. 1984 Pontiac Fiero. Back at it again. Come here, Penny. What do you want?
That's it. Food.
Get it. Penny.
Oh my god.
Aggressive.
It's gonna tear down the whole fort.
Go get it. Do. Everyone make sure nab one sand. We have a lovely night. Everyone make sure you remember to share the live for me. That'd be super great. So I got a minute and a half till story time. See, I feel like some people in here, they think they're funny, but really, like, no one cares that much. And then they come in. Got like 40 seconds. What do I start with? What should I start with?
What's your choices?
Well, tonight we have Corduroy,
I think you should start with Corduroy.
Dr. Seuss, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. Other places you shall go, Mulberry Street.
Start with Start with One Fish, Two Fish, and
Okay,
Corduroy. And this one, and this one.
okay. Sounds good. Thank you, baby. Okay. So our first book tonight is One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish by Dr. Seuss. Look, Alex's name is in the corner.
Oh, really?
I like how your gum is still on the chair.
Oh.
Next to the one.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure my hoodie doesn't get on that. One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. Black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish. This one has a little star. This one has a little car. Say, what a lot of fish there are.
Why do they keep saying do it fart?
I don't know. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna...
Fart.
I don't know. They're like middle schoolers. Comment settings.
Top-notch comedy.
There we go. Now it's muted. Yes, some are red and some are blue. Some are old, some are new, some are sad, some are glad. Some are very, very bad. But why are they sad, glad, and bad? I do not know. Go ask your dad. Shatterific. I hope you have a lovely night. Some are thin, some are fat. The fat one has a yellow hat. Some are there to hear. From here to there, funny things are everywhere. Here are some who like to run. They run for fun in the hot, hot sun. Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. What a lot of funny things go by. Some have 2 feet and some have 4. Some have 6 and some have more. Where do they come from? I can't say, but I bet they have come a long, long way. We see them come and we see them go. Some are fast, some are slow, some are high, some are low. And none of them is like the other. Don't ask us why. Go ask your mother. Say, look at his fingers. 1, 2, 3. How many fingers do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has 11. 11. That is something new. I wish that I had 11 too. Bump, bump, bump. Did you ever ride a wump? We have a wump with just 1 hump. But we know a man called Mr. Gump. Mr. Gump has a 7-hump wump. So if you like to go bump, bump, just jump on the hump of a wump of a gump. Who am I? My name is Ned. I do not like my little bed. This is no good. It is not right. My feet stick out of bed all night. And when I pull them in, oh dear, my head sticks out of bed up here. We like our bike. It is made for 3. Our Mike sits in the back, as you can see. We like our Mike, and this is why. Mike does all the work when the hills get high. Hello there, Ned. How do you do? Tell me, what is new? How are things in your little bed? What is new? Please tell me, Ned. I do not like this bed at all. A lot of things have come to call. A cow, a dog, a cat, a mouse. Oh, what a bed. Oh, what a house. Shadowrific. I hope you have a lovely night. Oh dear, I cannot hear. Will you please come over here? Will you please look into my ear? There must be something there, I fear. Say, look, a bird was in your ear, but he is out. So I have no fear. Again, your ear can hear, my dear. I feel like this was one of those Dr. Seuss books where Dr. Seuss was just like, all right. My hat is old. My teeth are gold. I have a bird I like to hold. My shoe is off. My foot is cold. My shoe is off. My foot is cold. I have a bird I like to hold. My hat is old. My teeth are gold. And now my story is all told. We took a look. We saw a nook. On his head he had a hook. And on his hook he had a book. And on his book was how to cook. We saw him sit and try to cook. He took a look at the book on the hook. But a nook can't read, so a nook can't cook. So, what good to a nook is a hook cook book? Okay, painted. Okay, y'all just donated at the same time. Fireside now. You have a lovely night. Painted Raven art. I hope you have a fantastic night. CC Dior. I also hope you have a lovely night. The moon was out, and we saw some sheep. We saw some sheep take a walk in their sleep. By the light of the moon, by the light of the star, they walked all night, from near to far. I would never walk. I would never take a car. I would never walk. I would take a car. I do not like this one well. All he does is yell, yell, yell. I will not have this one about. When he comes out, I will put him out. This one is as quiet as a mouse. I like to have him in my house. Bethany CHB, I hope you have a fantastic night. At our house we open cans. We have to open so many cans, and that is why we have a Zans. A Zans is good for cans. A Zans for cans is very good. Have you a Zans for cans? You should. I like to box. How I like to box. So every day I box a gox. In yellow socks, I box my gox. I box in yellow, gox box socks. It is fun to sing if you sing with a ying. My ying can sing like anything. I can sing high and my ying sings low. And we are not too bad, you know. This one, I think, is called a yink. He likes to wink, he likes to drink. He likes to drink and drink and drink, and he likes to drink, and the thing he likes to drink is ink. The ink he likes to drink is pink. He likes to wink and drink pink ink. So if y'all have an ink, then you should get a yink, I think. Hop, hop, hop. I am a yop. All I do is hop from finger top to finger top. I hop from left, I hop to right, and then hop, I hop right back again. I like to hop all day and night, from left to right, from right to left. Why do I like to hop, hop, hop? I do not know. Go ask your pop. Brush, 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 comb, comb, comb. Blue hair is fun to brush and comb. All girls who like to brush and comb should have a pet like this at home. Who is this pet? Say, he is wet. You never yet met a pet, I bet, that as wet as they let their wet pet get. Leah Evelyn, I hope you have a fantastic night. Donating means so much to me. Did you ever fly a kite in bed? Did you ever walk with 10 cats on your head? Did you ever milk this kind of cow? Well, you can do it, and we know how. If you ever did, you should. These things are fun, and fun is good. Hello? Hello? Are you there? Hello? I called you up to say hello. I said hello. Can you hear me, Joe? Oh no, I cannot hear your call. I cannot hear your call at all. This is not good, and I know why. A mouse has cut the wire. Goodbye. Satirific. Hope you have a lovely night. From near to far, from here to there, funny things are everywhere. Those yellow pets are called the Zeds. They have one hair on their heads. Their hair grows so fast. Their hair grows fast. So fast they say they need a haircut every day. Rice Baby 69. I hope you have a fantastic night. Who am I? My name is Ish, and I have a dish. I have this dish to help me wish. When I wish to make a wish, I wave my hand on this big swish swish. Then I say, I wish for fish. And I get fish right on my dish. So, if you wish to wish a wish, you may swish for a fish with my Ish Wish dish. Ish when the Avengers show up to his hospital room. At home, we play out back. We play a game called Ring the Gag. Would you like to play this game? Come down. We have the only gag in town. Look what we found in the park in the dark. We'll take him home and we'll call him Clark. He will live at our house and he will grow and grow. Will our mother like this? We don't know. And now, good night. It is time to sleep, so we will sleep with our pet Zeep. Today is gone, today is fun, tomorrow is another one. Every day from here to there, funny things are everywhere. Okay, that is the end of our first book. Our next book, we have Corduroy. This is one of my favorite books to do. Need a back stretch. Corduroy by Don Freeman. Rice Baby 69. You're donating and you're helping me and Anna move into our camper together. And me and Anna will travel the country. And it'll be sick. It'll be fun. That's our goal. So if you guys can help in any way, you guys are amazing. Corduroy is a bear who once lived in the toy department of a big store. Day after day, he waited with all the other animals and dolls for somebody to come along and take him home. The store was always filled with shoppers buying all sorts of things, but no one ever seemed to want a small bear in green overalls. Then one morning, a little girl stopped and looked straight into Corduroy's bright eyes. "Oh, Mommy," she said, "look, that's the very bear I've always wanted." "Not today, dear," her mother sighed. "I've spent too much already. Besides, he doesn't look new. He lost a button on one of his shoulder straps." Someone asked for my Venmo. My Venmo is in my bio. Donate to my Venmo. It's sick. I write to everyone like a little message back and let them know that they're super sick on Venmo. Corduroy watched them sadly as they walked away. I didn't know I'd lost a button, he said to himself. Tonight, I'll go and see if I can find it. Late that evening, when all the shoppers had gone and the doors were shut and locked, Corduroy climbed down carefully from a shelf and began searching everywhere on the floor for his lost button. J082928. I hope you have a lovely night. Miss Red Wonderland. Hope you have a wonderful night too. Suddenly, he felt the floor moving under him. Quite by accident, he had stepped down on an escalator, and up he went. Could this be a mountain, he wondered? I think I've always wanted to climb a mountain. He stepped off the escalator as it reached the next floor. There, before his eyes, was the most amazing sight. Tables and chairs and lamps and sofas and rows of beds. This must be a palace, Corduroy gasped. I guess I've always wanted to live in a palace. Hamilla Collective World, hope you have a lovely night. He wandered around admiring the furniture. This must be a bed, he said. I've always wanted to sleep in a bed. And up he crawled onto a large, thick mattress. Someone said, Jordan Peterson's side hoe. All at once he saw something small and round. Why, here's my button, he cried. And he tried to pick it up. But, like all the other buttons on the mattress, it was tied down tight. He yanked and pulled with both paws until pop! Off came the button, and off the mattress Corduroy toppled. Bang! Into a floor lamp. Fell over with a crash. Corduroy didn't know it, but there was someone else awake in the store. The night watchman was going his rounds on the floor above when he heard the crash and came dashing down the escalator. Now who in the world did that? He exclaimed. Somebody must be hiding around here. He flushed his light under the sofas, under and over the sofas and beds until he came to the biggest bed of all. And there he saw two fuzzy brown ears sticking up from under the covers. Hello, he said. How did you get upstairs? The watchman tucked Corduroy under his arm and carried him down the escalator, set him on the shelf in the toy department with all the other animals and dolls. Corduroy was just waking up when the first customers came into the store in the morning, and there, looking at him with a wide, warm smile, was the same little girl he'd seen only a day before. I'm Lisa, she said. And you're going to be my very own bear. Last night I counted up what I've saved in my piggy bank, and my mother said I could bring you home. Shall I put him in the box for you? The sales lady asked. Oh, no, thank you, Lisa answered, and she carried Corduroy home in her arms. She ran all the way up 4 flights of stairs into her family's apartment and straight into her own room. Corduroy blinked, and there was a chair and chest and drawers, and alongside a girl-sized bed stood a little bed just the right size for him. The room was small, nothing like that enormous palace in the department store. This must be home, he said. I know I've always wanted a home. Lisa sat down with Corduroy on her lap and began to sew a button on his overalls. I like you the way you are, she said, but you'll be more comfortable with your shoulder strap fastened. You must be a friend, said Corduroy. I've always wanted a friend. Me too, said Lisa, and gave him a big hug. Okay, ooh, hold on. My whole leg is asleep. Our next book is And to Think I Saw That on Mulberry Street by Dr. Seuss. This is one of my all-time favorite books. Before we get into this one, ow. Mason, someone, where's Mason's? Mason. Mason Hargis. I hope you have a lovely night. Thank you for the flowers. I don't know. I'm doing a bunch of books tonight. As long as people keep sharing the live, donating to my Venmo, I'll keep reading books. So our next book is To Think I Saw That on Mulberry Street. And please, please, please subscribe to my YouTube, The Trying Times. All of my links are in my bio. So let's get into it. My leg is numb. Yeah, the more people donate to Venmo, the more books we'll just do, because why not? When I leave home to walk to school, Dad always says to me, Marco, keep your eyelids up and see what you can see. But when I tell him where I've been and what I think I've seen, he looks at me sternly and says, your eyesight's much too keen. Stop telling me outlandish tales, stop turning minnows into whales. Now what can I say when I get home today? Yes, I'm in a pellet fort. Okay, hold on, my leg is this. That hurts so bad. That hurts so bad. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. $1 means the world to me. What are you talking about? All along the way to school and all the way back, I've looked and I've looked and I've kept careful track. But all that I've noticed, except for my own feet, was a horse and a wagon on Mulberry Street. There's nothing to tell of. And that won't do, of course. Just a broken down wagon that's drawn by a horse. That can't be my story. That's only a start. I'll say there was a zebra pulling that cart. And that is a story that no one can beat when I say that I saw it on Mulberry Street. Yes, the zebra is fine, but I think it's a shame. Such a marvelous beast pulling a cart that's so tame. The story would really be better to hear if the driver I saw were a charioteer. A gold and a blue chariot, something to meet, rumbling like thunder down Mulberry Street. No, it won't do at all. A zebra's too small. A reindeer is better. He's fast and he's fleet. He looked mighty smart on old Mulberry Street. Who just donated? Gerald, first off, I hope you have a lovely night. And Mason Hargis, I hope you have a fantastic night. Hold on a minute. There's something wrong. A reindeer hates the way it feels to pull something that runs on wheels. He'd be much happier instead if he could pull a fancy sled. A reindeer and sleigh? Say anyone could think of that. Jack or Fred or Joe or Nat. Say even Jane could think of that. But it isn't too late to make one little change. A sleigh and an elephant. There's something strange. I'll pick one with plenty of power and size. A blue one with plenty of fun in his eyes. And then, just to give him a little more tone, have a Raja with rubies perched high on a throne. Say, that makes a story that no one can beat. When I say that I saw it on Mulberry Street. But I don't know, that doesn't seem right. An elephant pulling a thing that's so light? He would whip it around like a kite, like in the air like a kite. He simply grand with a great big brass band. Hazel Jerkins, 84. Hope you have a lovely night. A band that's so good, he should have someone to hear it, but it's going so fast that it's hard to keep near it. It'll pull the trailer. I know they won't mind if a man sits and listens while hitched on behind. But now, is that fair? Is it fair what I've done? I bet those wagons weigh more than a ton. That's really too heavy a load for one beast. I'll give him some helpers. He needs two, at least. Kiana Sieves, I hope you have a fantastic night. Now, where it worries me this, Mulberry Street runs into Bliss. Unless there's something I can fix up, there will be an awful, awful traffic mix-up. It takes police to do the trick. It takes them through where traffic's thick. It takes police to do the trick. They'll never crash now. They'll race at top speed with Sergeant Mulvey himself in the lead. The mayor is there, and he thinks it is grand, and he raises his hat as they dash by the stand. And the mayor is there, and the aldermen too, all waving big banners of red, white, and blue. And that is a story that no one can beat when I say that I saw it on Mulberry Street. With the roar of its motor, an airplane appears and dumps all confetti while everyone cheers. That makes a story that's really not bad, but it still could be better, suppose that I add. Okay, what is going on? What's this one? Someone just... A Chinese boy who eats with sticks, a magician doing tricks, a 10-footed beard that needs a comb. No time for more, I'm almost home. Swing around the corner, I dashed through the gate. I ran up the steps, and it simply felt great, for I had a story that no one could beat, and to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street. But Dad quite calmly just draw up your stool and tell me the sights you saw on your way home from school. There was so much to tell, I just couldn't begin. Dad looked at me sharply and put up his chin. He frowned at me sturdily from there in his seat. Was there nothing to look at? No people to greet? Did nothing excite you or make your heart beat? Nothing, I said, growing red as a beet, but a plain horse and wagon on Mulberry Street. Okay, that is our third book. Our next book is Oh, the Place You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. This is one fun to do. Everyone make sure to share the live. That'd be super sick. I would love that. And then please, 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 please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Trying Times. Please, please, please donate. You guys are helping me fund a camper van so I can travel. That's all I want to do. I want to get out of my toxic ass household. So let's get into this. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You are on your own and you know what you know. You are the guy who'll decide where you go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there, and the wide open air. Out there things can happen, and they frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. So when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and soon you'll take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you'll top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. And I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You'll get hung up in a prickly perch. Your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and chances are then you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. Someone just donated, wait. Carlo Willman? I hope you have a fantastic night, Carlo. You'll come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lightened, but mostly they're dark. The place you could spray in both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple as a knot, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker-upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start into race down long wiggled roads at breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdest, wildest space. Headed, I feared, towards the most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow. Waiting around for a yes or no, waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, waiting for the wind to fly a kite. Waiting around for a Friday night, or waiting perhaps for the Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig of curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting.
No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape. All that waiting and staying, you'll find the bright places where the boom bands are playing. With banner foot flapping, once more you'll ride high. Ready for anything under the sky. Ready, because you're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go, there is fun to be done, there are points to be scored, there are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winner of them all. Fame, you'll be as famous as fame can be, with the whole wide world watching you on TV. Except when you don't, because sometimes they won't. And I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not, alone is something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go through weather be foul, on you will go through your enemy's prow, on you will go through the hack and cracks howl, onward up many a frightening creek, through your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far to face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with great care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot from your left. And you will succeed. Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Broxbam or Brixby or Bray, or Mordecai Ali Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is awaiting, so get on your way. Okay, it's the end of our 4th book, and our last book is Goodnight Moon. Thank you to everyone who's donated so far tonight. You guys meant a lot to me. Skylar Clarks, hope you have a fantastic night. As probably not a lot of you guys know, my household sucks. Don't have A1 parents, so we're trying to get out of there, trying to get a camper. So everything you guys donate goes towards me and Anna's camper fund, and I can just do story times on the road, and I can collab with other creators. I already have a bunch of collabs set up coming in the future. So if you guys donate, you guys are fantastic people. Let's get into our last book, Goodnight Moon by my great aunt, Miss Margaret Wise Brown. Also, you can always donate to my Venmo too. It's in my bio. Thank you. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon and a picture of a cow jumping over the moon. And there were 3 little bears sitting in chairs. And 2 little kittens and a pair of mittens and a little toy house and a little mouse. And a comb and a brush, and a bowl full of mush, and a quiet old lady who was whispering, hush. Good night, room. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, light and the red balloon. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Good night, kittens, and good night, mittens. It's your girl, Gabby. I hope you have a lovely night. Good night, clocks, and good night, socks. Good night, little house. Good night, little mouse. The tattoo is still happening. I pinky promise. Just got a COVID. Good night, comb. Good night, brush. Good night, nobody. Good night, mush. And good night to the quiet old lady who was whispering hush. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. Okay, that is our 5th book. Thank you guys for coming today. It means a lot to me, to everyone who donated. You guys mean so much to me. Please, please, please follow me on here. Share my content. Like my last video. I just posted a video like 2 hours ago. And please, please, please follow me on Instagram. It means so much to me when you guys support my content. Because this is what I want to do full time. So thank you to everyone who came in tonight. Of course, always tomorrow night at 11 o'clock. The pellet fort will be gone. This is the last night of the pellet fort.